All right, NoCoast. Here is today's workout, Monday, April 6th. Quick zoom in. And our new strength program. Awesome. All right, hopefully you had a chance to pause, write that stuff down, get the information you need. We are going to get this set and walk you through it. That looks pretty good to me. All right. Here we go. Let's get through this. First piece here is our no equipment and basic equipment workout. It's going to be the exact same today. It's 4 rounds each for time, okay? We've got 50 air squats, 35 push-ups, 20 10-meter shuttle runs. Okay, I forgot to put here that we've got a 2-minute rest. Cool. So with this 4 rounds, you're going to 3, 2, 1, go. 50 air squats as fast as you can. Get your 35 push-ups right into your 20 10-meter shuttle sprints. Okay, as soon as you're done, check the clock. You're going to rest 2 minutes and then repeat. Okay, so if it takes you, say, 1:50 to do this first piece, on the 4:50 mark, you will start your second round, okay? If you want, you can keep track of each round. Just write down somewhere how long each round took you. The other way that Beyond the Whiteboard will score this is by total time, okay? And that'll be including your 2-minute rest, okay? Our full equipment version of this, same thing, 4 rounds each for time. We're gonna have the same 50 air squats, same 35 push-ups, this time 20 calories for guys, 15 for ladies, row or air bike. I know that a bunch of you guys have been getting those rowers in or air bikes in for this, for being at home, and we're gonna put those to use today. So if you have one available, you can do your last piece here in calories, okay? You also get that 2-minute rest, okay? Scaling. For the push-ups, okay, for everybody, push-ups, ideally toes, okay, on the ground, squeeze those quads, go through that full range of motion, okay? If we do not have those push-ups, okay, we can either incline them or go from your knees, okay, depending on what you have available at home for doing an incline. That would be my number 1 scaling option, okay? If you have a box, you have a chair, a table, anything that allows you to complete the 35 push-ups each round, let's use that. If we don't have that, we can do a knee push-up, okay? Make sure that when we do a knee push-up that we're keeping knees, hips, shoulders, everything nice and tight, and we're not worming ourselves up and down for the push-up, okay? For any version of this, make sure that we get chest to the ground or chest down to that inverted table or chair, whatever we're using, and then we lock out at the top, okay? Make these good push-ups, all right? Air squats, everybody should be good on air squats. Let me skip over this. The shuttle runs, okay? If you don't have a place, you don't have the rower or the bike, and you don't have a place to do shuttle runs, you're stuck inside for whatever reason, you can't run, we can do 100 double unders or we'll do 100 singles, okay? If you don't have a jump rope, okay, our last option would be either some lateral hops, just get a line, okay, hop back and forth, or jumping jacks, okay? Anything that gets us moving for that last piece. With the jumping, we'll do 100 reps of, okay? Last piece, we can scale this whole thing. It is interval work. We have a 2-minute rest. We want to try to keep this at about a 1-to-1 ratio, okay? If you're a little bit faster, a little bit slower, then that 2 minutes, quite all right. But if we need to, we can lower the reps a little bit to scale as well, okay? That covers the scaling for both pieces here. Going to get quickly into our strength program. This is beginning of April. We spent the first 3 months of the year, okay, going through some tempo strength for our black trackers. If you caught my video last week, I would introduce the new program, okay? If you didn't, go back, it should be on our Facebook group page or on our website, okay, NoCoastCrossFit.com. Go to the blog section. I'm explaining it there. But today's strength, okay, focused on gymnastics. We've got an upper body pull, okay, is what we're focused on today. Either strict muscle ups or strict pull up test, okay? We're gonna do 3 max sets. Make sure you log your best attempt, okay? And even if you hit an awesome attempt on that first round, whatever that number is, still hit round 2 and 3, even if you know you're not going to match that same rep count, just so that we get that extra strength work in, okay? If you don't have a pull-up bar at home, you don't have rings, we can set up our broomstick on our chairs, okay, and do those supine rows, okay? We can also, if you've been using the door at all, putting the rope underneath the ledge of the door, closing it and doing almost like a ring row type thing. We can do that as well. Anything just to get that upper body pulling, okay? 3 sets, max effort, okay? Give about 2 or 3 minutes rest in between, hit that next set, okay? For our strength program, number 1, everybody is going to see this on the whiteboard. Everybody is encouraged to do it, okay? If you have the time, you have the energy after the workout, and you want to participate in our strength program for this month while we're at home, everybody's more than welcome to do it. This first piece, okay, that's going to change every week, okay, for our upper body pulls. These next 3 pieces, A1, A2, A3, those are just accessory 1, accessory 2, and 3. These are going to stay the same for the month. We will be programming these exact same things every Monday. For the first one, it's chin up negatives, okay, 10 by 1, lower as slow as possible, add weight if needed, okay? So from week to week, if you're doing these consistently, maybe we're adding a little weight, maybe we're moving a little bit slower through the negative, okay? And just to kind of cover that, unlock us here, just to cover that pull up, chin up negative, pull up, chin up grip is backwards. Okay, so we're holding on to that bar this way. You can jump up if you want, pull up if you want. We're gonna lower all the way down as slow as you can, okay? Make sure that we don't get here and just drop. We wanna make sure that we lower and control until we're completely straight, okay? Then we can come down, okay? 10 of those. Again, we can add weight, put a dumbbell between your heels, kettlebell, if you have a weight belt, whatever you can, a vest, anything you can do to add weight. Every week, try to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself, okay? Part 2 is a bent over row, okay? So for those of you who have equipment, this can be dumbbell, kettlebell, sandbag, barbell, it can be any kind of odd object. If we're doing it with a barbell or sandbag, okay, it is 2 hands, bent over row, okay? If we're doing it with a dumbbell or kettlebell, okay, same thing, bent over row, okay? I know that you guys don't have a ton of weight option at home. I did prescribe 5 sets of 10 on each arm, okay? So again, if we're using a sandbag, just do 5 sets of 10. If you're using a dumbbell or kettlebell, a set of 10 on your right, a set of 10 on your left will equal 1 of your 5. Ways that we can make this a little bit harder, okay? If you're stuck at one weight, we can pause and do a nice slow negative down. Pause, nice slow negative down, okay? The other way we can do this is to add a few reps as well, okay? So I'll leave it up to you how you want to approach that, but try to get as much strength out of that bent over row as you can, okay? The third piece is a strict toes to bar, okay? If you don't have something that you can hang from, we can lay down, hold on to your couch. I'll actually demo that now since I'm down here. Hold on to your couch or table or whatever you've got. You're going to keep your legs straight, reach up as high as you can, and then come down as slow as you can. Okay? There's 1 rep. We've got 7 by 3. If we're on, if you do have a pull-up bar or some rings, okay, biggest thing that we want to see when we're doing strict toes to bar is that lat engagement. Okay, if you just hang and try to lift your legs up, you're only going to get so far. Okay, we need to engage the lats, get all of this tight before we try to lift our legs. Okay, and so what that looks like is that lat engagement, get our strict toes to bar, come back down. Okay, that's 1. We have 7 by 3. Okay, no, try to limit the swing, slow and in control. Okay. All right, we've gone through strength, we've gone through our workouts and scaling. Last few pieces here. Warm up. All right, today's warm up. Whatever you're going to do for this third piece of our workout, okay, whether it's a shuttle runs, row, or bike, I want you to warm up with that. Okay. So if you're doing the shuttle runs, let's go run 400. If you're rowing or biking, let's just get on the rower or the bike and just go 2 minutes, nice and easy. Get your heart rate up a little bit. Try to start getting warmed up. Okay. When we come back, we're right into our arm circles, forward and backwards, bear hugs. Okay. Arm swings and torso twists. We'll get 10 of each of those. Once you're done the 10, use a wall, the edge of a door. Okay, we're gonna get a chest stretch. Okay, when we do this, we don't want to be straight armed. We want to have slight bend in our arm. Get in there and just try to open up the shoulders a little bit. Okay, try to get about 1 minute on each side, and then we're back out for our run, row, or bike. So round 2, run 200 meters, or if you're rowing or biking, go for 1 minute. Okay, when you get back from that one, we get our toe touches. Okay, we've got our quad stretches. We'll get down to the ground. We'll get our Spider-Mans. And then push-ups to downward dog. Okay, again, 10 of each of those. From there, we'll get a little bit more mobility. We've got our pigeon stretch for our squats. All right, let's hit 1 minute each side. Rotate or go side to side a few times while you're in that minute, okay? And then we're into some warm-up progressions, okay? First thing is we're gonna do some build-ups. So if you're doing the shuttle sprint specifically, I want you to get your 10 meters set up, okay? And just start with a nice easy jog back and forth. Over is 1, back is 2. Every rep, try to go a little bit faster back and forth, okay? So by the time you get to your 20 reps, okay, this is a little test to see how long this is gonna take you to. By the time we get to our 20 reps, we're at full speed, okay? Maybe those last 5 reps or so will be somewhat full speed. If you're rowing or biking, jump on and get that 20 or 15 calories. Same thing, start a little bit lighter, and as you get into the 10th calorie and beyond, try to start revving that up a little bit, putting a little bit more power behind the machine. Okay, so look, some build-ups. From there, we've got 20 total air squats to warm up. Okay, the first 10 are going to be a pause squat. Okay, move a little bit slower. Make sure we're getting in good position. Okay, remember we want to have weight on our heels. We want to have our knee pushed out or lined up over our toe. Chest is up, and we're getting good depth. Okay, make sure that we're hitting all those points of performance, especially in those first 10. The second 10 of squats are going to be your workout pace. Okay, and when we start doing these, make sure that we're still hitting those same points of performance. Okay, just because we're going faster, just because we start to fatigue, doesn't mean that we get on our toes or we're not getting depth or squats get lazy. Okay, try to maintain good form the whole way through. Last piece to warm up is our push-ups. Take some time and maybe do a few knee push-ups. If you're doing regular push-ups, get into some regular push-ups. If you're doing an incline, let's make sure we set that up and make sure that we're comfortable or confident that we can get 35 reps every round, okay? For warm-up, let's get at least 10, okay? And if that needs to be a few sets, that's okay. But make sure we warm up our push-ups, okay? Once you're through that, you should be ready to go, all right? Get your clock started, music turned up, and get going, all right? Once you're done, we've got our cash out. Cash out's that chin up negative we actually just went over here, so I'm not going to waste any more time talking about that. Other than the fact, if you need to set up your broomstick, maybe I mentioned that already, but if you have a broomstick, the door, ring row deal, set that up and you can still do your chin up negatives, okay? I think that's all I got for you for today. Let us know how you do. Keep posting those pictures, videos, and whatnot to Facebook, and keep uploading those scores to be on the whiteboard. Love seeing it. Good luck with it, and we'll see you tomorrow.